Greetings, welcome to my video ranking my top 50 personal favorite roller coasters in order from least liked to most liked. I know I'm kinda late on this video this year, as my past top 50 videos were usually released in June or July, but life keeps getting in the way of things, my apologies. Anyways, speaking of my last top 50 videos, since my 2022 ranking, I have been on about 40 new roller coasters, and some of my opinions about some of the rides that I've re-ridden since then have changed a bit. So here is my current ranking of the best roller coasters that I have personally ridden as of September 2023. For reference, as of when this video was uploaded, I have ridden 228 different roller coasters, and there are still so many out there that I haven't yet experienced, so this list will continue to change over time. Also, one final thing, 50 roller coasters is a lot to talk about in one video, so I won't be spending a ton of time talking about each individual ride to speed things up a bit. So with all that said and done, let's begin. Number 50, West Coast Racers. This is a super enjoyable roller coaster. It's really smooth, has cool theming, and a fun interactive experience. The comfort collars don't personally bug me that much. 49, Mr. Freeze. It's just my luck that right after I visit Six Flags Over Texas, they give you the option to ride backwards again on this ride. So unfortunately, I only rode the forwards version, but nonetheless, it's super fun, exciting, and somewhat intense. 48, Millennium Force. Barely making it in this list, this ride offers a phenomenal first drop, some decent airtime moments, some decent positives, but it does have a somewhat lackluster layout overall. 47, Talon, the Grip of Fear. Incredible and unique B&M invert. Really hope to ride it again soon. 46, Nitro. This hypercoaster has a good balance of floater airtime and some brief moments of intensity, as well as a scenic layout. 45, Valraven. Might not be my favorite dive coaster anymore after some reconsideration. However, it still offers a fantastic first drop and some nice, powerful inversions. 44, Manta. Flying coasters are always great, and this one is no exception. 43, Intimidator. This ride does a great job at delivering sustained floater airtime. Unfortunately, the trims do hinder the ride experience sometimes. 42, Steel Eel. This coaster has amazing sustained floater airtime towards the front of the train. However, the back of the train is honestly somewhat painful. 41, Rock and Roller Coaster. Super immersive and exhilarating coaster, also really smooth for a Vekoma. 40, Incredible Hulk Coaster. The first half of this ride is an absolute powerhouse, however the second half is pretty lackluster. Either way, it is all tied together with an amazing onboard soundtrack. 39, Batwing. Definitely the strangest flying coaster I've experienced, but I mean that in a really good way. 38, Icebreaker. The launches may not be that exciting, but the ejector airtime on this ride is unnaturally strong. 37, Montu. One of the best old school inverts out there, filled with some intense snappy moments and aggressive maneuvers. 36, Expedition Everest. Still my favorite Disney coaster as I have not yet experienced Cosmic Rewind. 35, GateKeeper. One of the wackiest first drops on a B&M and I love it. The rest of the ride is super graceful and very fun. 34, Afterburn. Take what I said about Montu and crank it up a notch. Afterburn is wild aggressive. 33, Dr. Diabolical's Cliffhanger. Combining the unique theming, pre-show, on-ride audio, and of course the layout of the ride, Dr. Diabolical's Cliffhanger is the best B&M dive coaster I've been on. And yes, I've been on every single one of the country. 32, Banshee. By far the best first drop on an inverted coaster. This ride is also ridiculously intense and I love it. 31, Hydra the Revenge. By far the best floorless coaster I've been on. There's zero competition for me. 30, Alpgengeist. Still my absolute favorite B&M invert and features my absolute favorite Cobra roll. 29, Steel Force. The series of airtime hills towards the end of the ride is incredible, as is the super sustained helix delivering both laterals and positives simultaneously. 28, Verbolten. I absolutely love the immersion and level of detail on this ride. Such a cool experience. 27, The Joker. Finally got to ride it in Row 12 a few weeks ago, and I gotta say, the airtime is a lot punchier and more defined than I remember. 26, Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. With a super long name comes super long lines for this super duper immersive and beautifully crafted work of art. Well done, Universal. 25, Iron Rattler. This coaster features two very notable large drops, the first of which being off the side of a frickin' cliff. 24, Gold Striker. When riding in the back row at night, this coaster is pretty hard to top when it comes to woodies. 23, Mako. Not only is the airtime super sustained and fun, but the setting of this ride is also very pleasing. 22, Magnum XL 200. It's absolutely berserk how ferocious this thing is on those triangle airtime hills. Like, what on earth? 21, Intimidator 305. So close to top 20, a ride that I uncontrollably attack for being overrated, but I can't deny the insane first drop, aggressive snippy snaps, and yeah, that's about it. 20, Texas Stingray. The first half is deceivingly calm, but the second half is unprecedented. 19, Tatsu. Nickelodeon colors are not, still a phenomenal ride filled with phenomenal sensations. 18, The Flash Vertical Velocity. I'm not gonna let my recent bad luck with this ride hinder my opinion of this ride. The hang time is otherworldly, and I really wish I could marathon this thing again. 17, Mystic Timbers. Combining an incredible layout with a very unsettling storyline and theme, I adore this coaster. 16, New Texas Giant. It may be RMC's first try, but it was an amazing effort, as it is still one of the best coasters out there. 15, Twisted Colossus. This is my second most ridden coaster ever, and it's for a good reason. This ride delivers insane experiences every single time, and I will always love it. 14, Diamondback. This is controversially my favorite B&M hyper. Granted, I have not yet ridden Goliath at Over Georgia or Raging Bull at Great America. 13, Copperhead Strike. This is a coaster that I believe needs more attention and appreciation, as it's just fantastic fantastic from start to end. Literally before the train fully leaves the station, the ride is incredible. 12. Twisted Timbers. RMC essentially just said, let's see how sore we can make their thighs after this one. 11. X2. Unfortunately, this coaster just barely fell out of my top 10. However, it is still the greatest coaster in Southern California, as its unique, bizarre ride experience is unmatched. Speaking of my top 10, we have finally made it. Number 10. King Dakar. With Intimate Accelerator slowly going extinct, the King of Coasters still stands strong and is an absolutely amazing ride. 9. Skyrush. You can call it Thigh Crush however many times you'd like. I still think it has some of the best ejector airtime on an Intamin. 8. El Toro. I can say the same thing about El Toro that I said about Skyrush. Though El Toro has had some unfortunate things happen to it these past few years, it still survives and it is still phenomenal. Just don't listen to Sammy the TikToker. 7. Wonder Woman Golden Lasso Coaster. My favorite coaster in Texas. It's just freakishly aggressive and delivers some of the strongest ejector airtime known to mankind. Its only downside is the ride duration. 6. Railblazer. Pretty much identical to Wonder Woman, however I find Railblazer to be slightly smoother and it also has that slight sentimental value to me as it was my first ever Raptor. 5. Iron Gwazi. RMC never fails to make jaw droppers, and although I don't think Iron Gwazi is the best in the world, it still puts up a great fight against the rest of the coasters I've been on, offering a very fast-paced, aggressive, airtime-filled ride. 4. Maverick. A literal powerhouse of a ride. I still haven't experienced a single other coaster that comes close to matching the sensations that are delivered on Maverick. From the snippy snaps to the tight, aggressive airtime pops, and that second launch. Just all of it. Oh lord. 3. Fury 325. I was gonna make a joke about the support beam incident, however my humor was too cracked for that. Okay, I know, that was a horrible joke. Just go ride Fury, and its insane, breathtaking layout with unreal pacing will make you forget all about it. 2. Velocicoaster. Managing to combine immersive theming, incredible operations, and an intense ride experience, Velocicoaster is, in my opinion, the dominant coaster of Florida. Number 1. Steel Vengeance. For frequent viewers of my channel, this should not be a surprise at all. Just having revisited Cedar Point a few months ago, it's still very safe to say that Vengeance rules high above the rest of the coasters that I've been on, and I really don't see that changing anytime soon. So that was my most recent top 50. Keep in mind that everything in this list is just a reflection of my own personal opinions and experiences. Also keep in mind that there's still a considerable amount of coasters out there that I haven't been on. So as I continue to ride new roller coasters or re-ride coasters I've already been on, this list will continue to change. But anyways, I would love to know what some of your favorite roller coasters are, so feel free to comment them down below. Other than that, if you enjoyed watching this video, then please remember to leave a like and subscribe. With all that said and done, thank you for watching. Have an amazing rest of your day.